Yeah, I just got Ginger gave me a haircut this afternoon, so yeah. Should be seeing Randy up here pretty quick. Yeah. Oh, no. What about it? Second Street? Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Are they open yet or? Oh, yeah, from what I've seen. Huh. It's on Second Street. Huh. Hmm. Bad time to be opening up. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. What is it? Ginger said. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised Randy isn't here. I just checked to make sure I sent it. I did. I sent it out.
Good evening, members of SPARC. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. I will be the host for the 2-meter this evening. Able to take any early check-ins now. If you would like some, come with your call. Don't stack up too much on me, I'm an old man. Go ahead and give your call.
K6RJA, don't need an early, but you're sounding great out there, Sam.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Certainly do appreciate that. I run this on my old Yaesu 857D.
Well, that old 857D is doing a good job.
Yeah, I don't have much to complain for. It's my first HF radio. It's the one I talked to South America on, so I have a sentimental spot for it.
Blame you there, sir. Can't blame you there.
All right, thanks for the comeback. At least I know it's working, and appreciate that. K6NME monitoring.
K6RJA, and I'll shut up now and let anybody checking in early to have a chance.
K6RJA, this is Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha.
Yes, sir, Jeff. This is K6RJA.
Randy, did you get my email I sent out on?
Yes, I did, sir. I'm waiting for it to load up. I clicked on it, and it hasn't let me in yet.
Good, yeah. I was getting a little worried there that maybe it hadn't got out, so thanks. KB6CA.
KB6CA, KS6NME.
Well, hey, Sam, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I will be able to handle, I'm going to take the 2 meter, Randy's going to handle the rest. At 7 o'clock I got an RCRC meeting on Zoom, so I won't be attending the Zoom for the net tonight. Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo.
Okay, Sam, copy, thanks. KB6CA.
KI6NME, KI6WOD.
Scott, I know what's going on up there. What's happening?
I'm waiting for dinner to show up here. I got 2 kids that are out picking it up, so I'm probably not going to make the net. So just wanted to give you a heads up. And hello to everybody and Randy and Jeff.
Copy that. Why, you enjoy yourself and have a good time this evening with them young'uns and everybody else that's here. KS6NME, you can stand by.
Sam, 73 is all.
Hey, Scotty, are you going to need it early across the board or just on 2 meters?
He's already got it early across the board.
Wasn't sure if he was just needing it for 2 meters, sir.
I'll take it for across the board unless I make it back, but I'll see how long it takes here for dinner.
I gotcha. Well, enjoy, and I'll be happy to give it early across the board, sir.
All right, thanks, appreciate it. You guys have a great evening. 73 is all. KI6WOD.
KI6NME, this is KF6BWH.
Dick, what's going on over there? How you doing? Got a copy on you.
I tell you, we're doing, but we're staying at home, so I think I'll do the same thing tonight, and you might give me an early on the 2 meters, and I will say thanks for doing the net.
Thank you for being there, Dick. Sure do appreciate it. You guys take care and hang tough now. KS6NME.
KI6NME, this is K6LSA.
Well, it is a voice out of Desert Hot Springs. KI6NME here. Go ahead, Linda.
How you doing?
Quite well, thank you.
Did I shock you?
Come back with that?
Did I shock you?
No, I'm well grounded.
I thought so. Anyway, I just thought I'd jump in and say hi. Talk to you later, K6LSA.
All right, you take care. I'll got you down. I'll give you an early in case something happens. You can't get to the radio for that other guy. KI6NME monitoring.
MNE, KE6MAE, looking for an early check-in.
KE6MAE, this is WA6UIJ.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mike. I was wondering if I could get it early tonight on the UHF, VHF bands. I would sure appreciate it.
I don't know.
Okay, very good, Larry. Yeah, I'll pass that along to Net Control. You have a good evening. KE6MAE, WA6UIJ.
Thank you very much, Mike. 73, KE6MAE.
KI6NMA, copy both of you. Thank you kindly.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
To crack down on these people.
The earlies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that. I'm sitting here. And he never does the net either, does he?
No, he doesn't. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. I think I've got the right one this time. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the microphone, USB, PNP audio device. That's the one. Yeah.
KI6NME, this is K6RJA. I stepped out. Did I miss any earlies?
The only order I have is Larry, MAE, out of the plantation, and Mike, UIJ picked it up, and I copied both of them.
Okay, so UIJ is an early also?
No, he just picked up MAE.
Okay, I got you, sir. Thank you.
Because I was out of the room for a little bit.
Well, I had to go use the little room and get some water before this dog and pony show started.
Well, I poured me some water, and then two things happened, and I forgot where I put it, so that's what I was looking for. KI6NME. Taking any earlies, we got about less than 5 minutes. Okay, K6RJA, WA6UIJ.
Yes, sir, Mike. This is K6RJA.
Hey, Randy, you got the early on Dick, KF6BWH, right?
I do have an early on Dick, BWH, and Scott, WOD, and Larry, MAE.
Okay, very good. It sounds like you're up to date, sir. WA6UIJ.
All righty, Mike. Thanks for the checking up on me, and it's K6RJA. I'll be quiet now and monitoring.
Jinder has
KF6NME,
comments.
copy.
This is
KB68. Well, we don't have to have the net tonight because everybody's checked in early. So this is KB68, and I'll be clear.
Well, not as many as we have sometimes, that's for sure.
Hey, Dave, KD6, ZJZ, are you still out there?
Sam.
In Sun Lakes.
There's somebody in there from Sun Lakes, I heard.
I'll try one more time. KM6RRS, Michael in Sun Lakes.
Michael, I gotcha. Did you need it early tonight?
Well, it sounded like everybody was checking in already, so that's why I shouted out there.
No, the net isn't going to start for about another 3 minutes, and then we'll go down through the roll call. We're just goofing off here.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll stand by. Camp 6RS clear for the moment.
All righty, Mike. No, not a problem. We'll get to you as the roll call proceeds. One more thing. Dave, did you start that Zoom meeting yet?
So there's the earlies, and then we'll start the net right at approximately 18:30 hours. KSX NME, Larry.
The hell is that?
Randy, you and Sam were doubling quite a bit on that last go-around.
Okay, Dave, did you get the Zoom meeting started yet?
Hey, Lynn, hang on just a minute. We're just starting the net. Hang on.
I'll do it. This is the second time, and it went nowhere. So give me another shot. I'll give it another shot.
Oh, wait just a second. I can't wait just a second. I can't hear you. Wait a minute. Yeah, go ahead, Ellen.
There we go. Oh, finally, it was just being a little booger. I had to try it about 3 times before it would link up. Thank you for that's my updates for the new Edge, I guess. You did? Oh, cool. Oh, the Bluetooth and oh, cool. Yeah. I was looking at that. It was kind of pricey, wasn't it?
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo, and I will be working as your net controller this evening from my home out on the west side. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prh.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. And now for the announcements. The only announcement I have is a week from tomorrow will be our club meeting, which I assume will be on Zoom. You got anything else for us, Mr. President, sir? Well, thank you, Mr. President. Do appreciate that. Is there any stations with additional announcements? If so, please cover the call. Well, then, hearing none, we will go ahead and continue with the active roll call of July the 8th of this year. Starting at the top, as always, he maintains the top list all the time. N6AGB Joe. Are you there tonight, Joe?
Good evening, Sam. Yeah, I try to be up at the top there. Yeah, N6AGB Kaipa.
Mighty fine signal, of course. Very good. Thank you. And Mike, he gets in early. He's out up taking care of family out of town, so he won't be around. And Dick, KF6BWH, he had an early, so he's excused. And I haven't heard from Warren in a while. He's been kind of busy down there in the desert. NF6CH, Warren? Contact. How about Mr. Secretary, sir? KB6CA Jeff.
Hi, Sam. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. Thanks for doing the 2-meter net tonight.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's going to be a busy evening. How about K6EGB Ed? Are you available? Nothing heard. How about the other Ed? D2. W6EJM Ed. Probably walking his dog. It's a good time that he does that. How about Gene now? K6 EMF. Are you there, Gene? Tonight. Okay, let's get out of this area here and flip over to East Hemet there and see if this lovely voice. Edie. KN6EMT. Edie.
Good evening, Sam. This is KN6EMT Edie in East Hemet. No traffic, back to net control.
Nice run signal there, Edie. Good job, good job. I haven't talked to this guy. He's a housemaid. He's in charge of nursing there at his place now. KK6FYE, Joe, are you there? He had to make a run for medicines and stuff to Kaiser earlier today. All right, how about the voice of the whole pass? W6GRH, no other than George.
Good evening, Sam, and to the rest of the net. This is George, W6GRH. No traffic.
Thank you, sir. Beautiful voice as always. Let's move down out east now, quite a ways out to Desert Hot Springs. N6HR. Ken.
Hello, Sam and the net. N6HR Desert Hot Springs, no traffic.
That's good. We got you both tonight. That's marvelous. All right, good job, Ken. Let's see if Mike's available. KM6ICT. Mike? Nothing heard. How about another foundation of our club? AJ6LN. Steve?
AJ6LN. Hey, I suspect that there are a few people that are over on SPARC 1 thinking that this could not possibly be the third Wednesday of the month.
Want to get a copy on him, either Mike or Randy?
Yes, sir. He's there.
Okay, I could hear him, but he was breaking up, and I got my gloves on. It's hard for me to open up the squelch on that. Well, I certainly do appreciate that. Thanks for the assistance there. KE6MAE out of the plantation, Larry, is an early across for his 3. How about Dwight? KD6MLS. Dwight?
Info.
Dwight, KD6MLS. No traffic. Back to you. Good at the start. Halfway through went weak, but Dave will understand you. KS6. Oh, that's me. KS6 Enemy Sam. Net control this evening. I'll check myself in. How about the old treasurer then? KJ6NRR. Pete.
Hello,
Sam. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you. All right. Thank you, Pete. Doing a mighty fine job there. Dave, out of Whitewater. WB6OUJ. Still be working. Let's see. We'll try this guy, but he could be up in Nevada. KF6POG. John? Said he was going to go up there and attend to some family business. Father Ron, he's probably still in the hospital, but we'll call him just maybe he might hear us. KA6QGR. Father Ron. Does anybody have a report on Father Ron? Okay, moving on. Next is the net controller for the next three bands. Randy.
This is K6RJA with no traffic, but I heard an info in there. I might have been coming from Mike.
Go ahead, info.
Hey, Sam. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. Steve did pass along the thought that there could be some people listening on SPARC 1, not believing that this is the third Wednesday of the month.
Go ahead, info. That's why he was handling up a little better. All right. Randy's got good ears over there, so he did a mighty fine job. Thanks, Mr. President, sir. And I haven't seen anybody on SPARC. I'm monitoring it, but it's not on. I would see the bars go across. Okay. How about my neighbor? Let's see. We got Randy. And then new member here, KM6RRS. Michael, come on now.
KM6RRS, Michael, in Sun Lakes, checking in. And could you please check me in for the other nets except the HF, which I can't do right now?
We got you covered on those, Michael. No problem at all. Very good. Have a good evening and enjoy. My neighbor just to the east here and guardian of our alternate EOC, KG6SOI, Ron.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Ron, KG6SOI. How about early on 440 and HF, if you would?
Got you covered on that, Ron, and thanks for everything and a mighty good signal there. Let's go back over to East Hemet now, and let's see how the other half's going to do this evening. KM6SPY, Earl.
This is Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl East Hemet. Good job, Sam. Good to hear from you. No traffic, back to net control.
All right, Earl, mighty fine job, and it was good of you and Edie to come over to breakfast this Saturday. We enjoyed conversation and a little get-together there for sure. How about past president, sir? D1. WA6UIJ, Mike.
And good evening, Sam, and the rest of the net. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. No traffic, back to net control.
Thank you very much. Director at large, then, KJ6UUS, DJ. He's probably typing reports. He's been kind of busy lately. Let's see how the councilman's doing here. KM6UWI, Ed.
Good evening, Sam, and the rest of the group. I'm going to have to get my campaign going. KM6UWI, back to net control.
All right, well, maybe we could slip you in under announcements or something like that, too. All right, the lovely voice out of Sun Lakes, WA6WFV, Tina.
Well, this is Tina, WA6 WFB.
You made my day this evening, Tina, that's for sure. How about the XVP? K6WM, Flip.
Yeah, good evening, Sam and the net. This flip, K6WM, and no traffic. And back to you, back to net. Thanks, Sam, for doing the net tonight. K6 Whiskey Mike.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's always my pleasure. KI6WOD, Scott has an early. He's got them two youngins. One of them is my granddaughter trying to bring back some chow for tonight, and they're running late. All right, so we have an early for him. How about Mr. President now? KD6ZJZ Dave.
Good evening, Sam and the net, and hello to everyone. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, no traffic.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. That includes the active roll call that I have. Do we have any other members that would like to check in at this time? Please come with your call. Well, then hearing none, let's go down to the visitors. How about Mario, W6OH? Come on, Mario. Must be sheltering. How about the voice out of Hammond again? Another one we have over there. KI6ADQ, Ed.
KI6ADQ, Hammond, California. Evening, Sam.
Mighty fine signal there, Ed. Mighty fine signal. Do we have any late or missed members, or do we have any visitors that I didn't call that would like to check into our net?
Radio check, please. AJ6LN.
Did I hear AJ6LN?
I need a radio check, Sam. I'm using a fairly new rig here in Janet's car, and I'm hearing everybody just fine.
Randy, did you copy that?
I have a good copy on you, Steve, and you're full scale and quieting. I mean, sound great. So I don't know what's going on.
Dave reported that he was working on the output frequency of the repeater, therefore not going through the repeater. Relay. Go ahead, Mike.
Sam, I think I was hearing somebody in there doubling with Steve. You might want to see if there's someone else trying to get in.
He was on the output still.
All right, there's a possibility. We have a double here. We got a couple of good ears out there tonight. Somebody trying to get in when we're talking with AJ6LN. Please come back. Let's see if we can try it again with you.
Okay, I did. I have the simplex frequency programmed into this rig, and that's where I was. I saw that little X there at the end, so it's on the repeater now. Anyway, should be fine. Thanks, guys. AJ6LN.
I got a wonderful copy on you now, Steve.
Yeah, okay. My error. First time I've ever done anything wrong. Okay, see you guys on the 440.
Somebody is trying to get in there. Somebody trying to get in there.
Copy that. We got the RCRC tonight too, Steve.
Oh, is that going to be on Zoom?
1 o'clock, yeah. They sent the link out, I think it was on the 8th or something like that.
Okay, I'll get on that, check it out. Okay, thanks for the reminder, Sam. AJ6LN.
Copy that, no problem. All right. Do we have anybody that would like to check into the SPARC net this evening? If so, please come with your call.
Nothing. Okay, well, whatever.
Well, hearing none, unless somebody else heard one.
That's what the repeater's for.
Does anybody have any further traffic for the net at this time? If so, please come with the call. The only announcement that we have was a week from tomorrow night will be the club meeting on Zoom. So stand by for Jeff giving you the link to get on. Moving on down, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month. That's a week from tomorrow for us, at Beaumont City Hall. However, due to the circumstances right now, we can't get there from here. So we'll be on Zoom, and all the members will get a link. All right. All members are urged to check each week for an update of club services. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. Thanks to all who checked in this evening. It was a great pleasure. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. Please stand by for the informal 440 and 220 net, and HF net will be done by our own Randy. And so the 2-meter net is now closed at 18 hours and 47 minutes. Excellent. Good evening to all. Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo.
I'm back.
Zoom meeting sound is back.
It's all yours, Randy.
Okay,
thank you, sir. I'll give you an early across the board. If Steve, AJ6LN, is out there still, is he going to need an early also?
He didn't say, but he finally got to the right frequency that includes a repeater in it, so he didn't say anything about it.
Steve probably answered
his own questions. If he don't, I'll give him an early just in case he jumps over on that meeting. He'll be covered either way. K6RJA. Going over to SPARC 4.
Right, because he was there for sure. KSX in the main clear.
Hey, Randy, can you give me an early check-in and 6AGV?
I can certainly give you an early check-in, Joe. Not a problem. Would you like that across the board?
No, I'll show up on 220.
Okie dokie. I'll give you one on 440 then, and I'll call you out on 220.
Thank you very much. And 6AG and a B.
K6RJ, standing by.
Oh my.
Now monitoring 440. All right. Wow, we don't have many Zoomers today, but we have pretty good check-in on the net so far.
Yes, we did. Well, I'll make an announcement and see if anybody wants to wake up.
There's Tina. There's Tina.
There you go.
She's got her Mickey Mouse voice on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute Tina because she looks great, but her sound is not so good. Okay.
Yes,
I tried fixing that microphone. I got it to work. I installed the stupid software and it started to work, but then I installed Zoom again and it wouldn't work. So Zoom apparently it just isn't compatible with it.
Oh, hi, hi, Tina.
Yeah, she can
Hello,
she can't really talk back. Except for on the radio, of course.
Only in Minnie Mouse voice, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, she can talk back on the radio.
Stay awake until the net.
She's tuning up her radio.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a strange thing that happened. Joe Vecca called me and started talking to me about HF, and he said, I'm going to get this anytime radio. And I went and checked it out, and I'm like, oh, man. Why did you have to tell me about that?
Well, I was looking at those. I bought their. Where'd you get it from?
Direct, I think. I got it direct. They wanted to program it for me. They wanted to program it, and I didn't catch your email in time. To be honest, I me, I kind of enjoy that part of it anyway.
Yeah, that's all you.
So I'm not
I
maybe
know
their
that
average customer.
Bridgecom sells them.
Yeah, I think it was Bridgecom. Yeah, it was Bridgecom.
Yeah, they're pretty big into those.
Yeah.
I was looking at them. They're pretty slick.
It seems like a pretty good outfit. I mean, they're very, very, pro customer support.
Yeah, they're
Very
really
heavy
good.
on
I
it,
bought my 220 rigs as a Bridgecom.
Is it? Okay.
And yeah, it's working. It's pretty darn bulletproof so far. And yeah, they were real great when I bought it, and I've had it for a couple of years now at least.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't do digital on 220.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I was thinking, I looked at the 440 band plan, and there, besides 5.2, 146.5 is also simplex. So we might just want to go ahead and try that. And and then I'm gonna maybe change. We'll come up with a 220 repeater that we can talk on, and so we can exercise our skills by doing a repeater on all 3 bands and a simplex on all 3 bands.
Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work.
I mean, I think it's the best idea because, like I say, we want our members, and everyone to, be able to operate both ways, simplex and through the repeater. So if we set it up that way and we keep the same schedule we have now, so on the first and third weeks we'll do repeaters, and on the other weeks we'll do simplex.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
As good as any, and it gives some people on the outs fringes a chance that they can actually check in.
Yeah, and we'll also do that. We'll listen in for check-ins on the simplex days on the repeater as well. Maybe we'll have like an alternate that checks that, or maybe Net Control can check it during the net or something. I don't know. We may have to add it in, but some way we have to do that as well because we want everybody to be covered. But like I said, I think it's important that we also keep the concept of simplex alive on all the bands, right?
Well, I agree. I mean, everybody's got to be able to operate on it.
Yeah, I mean, because like say your 440 antenna's maybe good enough to hit the repeater, but it's not good enough for simplex. You should know about that. You should know. It's not really that great of an antenna, so that's why we have to be exercising both. I think that's kind of I think what Bill's idea was when he was complaining about so many repeaters, using repeaters for everything, and I don't know.
Well, yeah, and I agree. And like I said, at least this way, and everybody gets a little practice on simplex and relaying and things like that.
Yep.
So if you can make it or if you can't, and who you can count on to relay in, things like that. So.
Right. And you got to program your radio. Well, hey, that's part of life, programming your radio.
Well, that's part of it all.
That's part of the whole thing. You should know how to do that. Anyway, yeah, cool. 5 minutes.
I better. Speaking of that, let me spit some words out here and make sure I'm working on 440.
Okay, I'll make sure I hear you. I think I will.
This is K6RJA, a signal report from the SPARConian.
Here comes Tina.
Loud and clear, Randy. WA6UYJ.
We knew that Mike would be the first to come back.
Thank you, Mike. I was just checking to make sure I'm getting out. And I'll be standing by. Anybody with an early or needs an early for the 440 net, come on now.
Andy, I'm noticing something interesting. There appears to sound like a hum on the repeater. I don't think it's coming from your station because when you stop transmitting, there's still a residual hum while the repeater's still on.
I don't hear anything.
I am not hearing it, Mike, but it could be.
I don't hear it either. I don't hear it either, KD6ZJZ. Ooh, that was weird. Randy disappeared on us.
That's weird. All right, well, maybe it's something weird over here. All right, WA6UYJ.
Here comes Randy.
Somebody might be using a washing machine around you. Who knows?
Randy's signal's not so good on the computer. He's trying to come in.
Yeah, I keep. I don't know if you can.
We're right now. We can kind of hear you. We're hearing you, but we're not.
My internet connection is unstable, is what it's saying.
Yeah, because we can hear you right now, but we're not seeing you. And your voice was kind of slow for a little bit.
Seen it. Yeah, I seen the whole thing just dropped out on me.
Okay, I can still hear you. Okay, though that's strange. Okay, now we see you. Cool.
Oh yeah, now you're coming in.
Good.
There's Jeff. Yeah, the whole thing just dropped out and had to reload.
Okay.
Right before my eyes.
Oh, I wasn't even.
It was a reboot.
I'm working on something else that's covering you guys up right now. So.
Randy was just intermittent for a second. He disappeared and then came back.
Oh.
In pieces. First with voice and then with picture. Okay. All right, 2 minutes, hey Randy? Oh, who's doing this?
I would say it's approximately 2 minutes. Yes.
Is it you doing it or Mike? I can't remember. Yeah. And so Sam's going to bug out on us. He's not going to do HF because they're going to be in a Zoom meeting.
No. He voluntold me that I had all three.
Yeah, because of the RCRC Zoom meeting, which I was invited to, but I've got other plans this evening, so I can't even.
Well, he suckered me into it. There's a sucker born every minute. Yeah. It seems that I'm born every minute. Apparently.
Oh.
I didn't even realize that I had it tonight.
You're not a
because
sucker.
I have HF actually.
Did you realize?
I didn't realize if it wasn't for Sam reminded me.
Didn't you get my email, Randy?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
After Sam told me about, did you see Jeff's email? I said no.
No.
So then I looked it up, and sure enough.
That's what happens to me, and most of the time is I discover it with Jeff's email. Oh, I got in that tonight. Oh. Although I guess they took me off the list.
When did you send it out, Jeff? Last night or this morning?
What day is this? Wednesday, Tuesday. It would have been yesterday morning.
Yeah, usually 24 hours.
Oh, I ought to check my emails more often, I guess.
24 hours in advance.
But it's all junk mail anyhow, so.
Oh my God.
The only thing worse is the telephone.
Oh yeah, hate that.
I got that fixed now. We subscribe to this service that pretty much takes them away. But I still get we still get these weird calls that claim to be from, the same prefix, 951, 845, whatever. And it's not real because it doesn't have a person's name. So I just ignore them and then, they don't leave a message.
Yeah, I generally spam it all, except that I got to watch every once in a while because I get a lot of calls from Kaiser that's out of the area and stuff, and I never know if it's them or it's just spam.
Yeah, I know. Actually, the medical ones are the worst because often they don't show their ID. They don't show who they are calling. I noticed that too. My brother gets the calls from his insurance.
Yeah, the only thing is I look for they generally if it's medical they leave a message.
Right.
So. Usually,
yes, that's true. My dentist actually texts me to confirm my appointment.
Guys, guess what?
Very high tech. What's up? It's time.
It's that time.
It's time, isn't it? Look at that.
Oops.
It's time. I will mute you guys.
QST. Good evening, members of the SPARC Amateur Radio Club. This is your net control operator, Randy, K6RJA, for the informal 440 net. And I will be going off of the 708 roll call and whoever checked on 2 meters. So, if everybody, let's see, announcements are, there is a Zoom meeting going on right now. If you look at your email, Jeff has sent it out, and click on the link, and bang, you'll be in the Zoom meeting. It's a lively crowd tonight, so come on in and enjoy. Is there any other announcements? Come on now. Help, hearing crickets. I'm going to start this son of a gun up. So everybody get the seatbelts on, helmets in place, and I'll start the roll call. Alrighty, Joe had an early, Mike has an early, Dick has an early, Warren didn't check in, Jeff, KB6CA. I know you're out there because I see you.
Well, hey, Randy, thanks for doing the 440 net and everything else. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6, Charlie Alpha.
Thank you, Jeff. You know, all us cows do our best for Jersey made. We're going to swing on over to East Hemet and say hello to Edie, KN6EMT. Are you with us, Edie?
Good evening, Randy. This is Kilo November 6 Echo Mike Tango. What a mouthful. Edie in East Hemet, no traffic, back to net control.
Why, thank you for that, Edie. You're sounding great, and you're getting into the repeater wonderfully tonight. So, great signal, great job. Thank you again. George, the scoundrel of Ukaipa, W6GRH, are you out there?
Good evening, Randy, and to the rest of the 440 net. This is George, the scoundrel of Ukaipa. No traffic, back to net control.
Alrighty, George. Thank you for the check-in. You're a little scratchy tonight, but I got a good copy on you. And you take care over there. Ken, I don't think he's going to check in, but I'll try. N6HR. Hearing nothing. How about Steve? I heard you were the foundation of the club, which must mean you're stoned. Or you are made of stone. AJ6LN.
AJ6LN here. I'm trying to get into video on the RCRC meeting here.
All right, Steve, do you want an early on the rest of the bands?
Please do. Thanks, Randy. AJ6LN.
Not a problem, Steve. Be happy to do it. Okay, Larry has an early. Dwight, KD6MLS. Are you with us? Okay, Dwight. You're full quiet in that repeater. Doing a good job. Sam has got an early. He's over there on Zooming on another meeting. Pete, KJ6NRR. Are you with us?
Of course I'm with you. This is KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you.
Well, a great signal out of the compound, Pete. Thanks for the check-in. And let's zoom on over, boy. Zoom all the way down to me, the cute fella. Who's doing the net? I'm going to check myself in. K6RJA. Let's see. Michael has an early. Ron has an early. Earl, it's your turn. KM6SPY.
Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl East Hemet. Setting up my Earth station for satellite communications. Back to you, Randy.
All righty, Earl. Boy, you're always up to something. And I'd say no good if it was somebody else, but I know you'd never do that. So thanks for the check-in. Boy, you've got a great signal into this repeater tonight, by the way. Anyhow, great job. Mike, WA6UYJ, the guy that keeps me in check. Are you with us?
Randy, this is Mike, WA6UYJ, and you're doing a great job and carrying the load tonight. Thanks for doing all that. No other traffic, back to net control.
Alrighty, Mike. Thanks for the check-in, and not a problem. It's my pleasure is what they'd say. Ed, KM6UWI. What? No, Ed? I'm in shock. He must be out campaigning.
Here, Randy. He was late to the mic. KM6UWI, Ed in Calamasa. Sorry for my error. Back to net control.
Not a problem, Mike. talking to somebody that never makes mistakes as I understand that, mortals will make mistakes at times. So thanks for the check-in, and you've got a great signal coming in too, by the way. Tina, WA6WFB.
Put down your
I'm
mitts.
looking at you. You better check in.
Doesn't work from inside the house.
Gotcha, Tina. Thanks for the check-in. Good to hear you, or kinda. All righty, Flipper. You can set down the martini.
Flip never
KM6WM.
checks in on 440. Flip has the same problem as Tina. He can't get a signal inside his house.
Well, apparently the martini got the best of Flipper tonight. I don't hear him. So I'm going to swoop on over to our exalted leader, KD6ZJZ.
Okay, well, I hope this works. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and I have no traffic.
Gotcha, Dave. Yeah, great signal into that repeater, too, by the way. Full quieting the whole shooting match.
Excellent.
So, that being said, that is my list for tonight. Is there any later missed members who would like to come in? Now's the time. Well, it sounds like my fan club. Quiet. So, I'm going to swoop on over to the visitors, and we had Ed in there, KI6ADQ.
KI6ADQ, good evening.
Good evening back to you, Ed. Thanks, and you got a good signal coming into the repeater, by the way. The bands are happy tonight. Is there any other visitors that are just stomping at the bit to say hi? Come on now. Oh, hearing none, I believe this is, I'm going to close this net down at, again, announcements. Let me not forget what I'm supposed to be doing here. We have that Zoom meeting going on. Check your email. Jeff has sent out a link. And come on and join the fun. And that's about it as far as announcements go. Unless somebody has some others, they can come on now. Well, not hearing anybody jumping up and on the soapbox, I'm going to close this net down at 1909 minutes. And everybody make sure to tune up your 220 rig to 223.408 and for the informal 220 net. And unfortunately, you're going to have to endure me because I'm calling it too. So we'll look for you over there. Everybody, thanks for the check-ins and have a great evening. K6RJA, and I'll be clear.
Hopefully they don't go to. Hopefully they don't go to 408. Oh. This hair is really going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, yes,
hey,
Jeff.
Did you know Bob Greb by any chance?
I'm back.
I don't remember a Bob Greb.
Okay, no.
You know the well,
I need a little red light on my speaker that say I have the knob turned down.
I'm having a
He lived here in Sun Lakes. His wife was a really good painter, and they were a real nice couple. And they moved to the Villages in Florida, and just got an email that he's got the coronavirus and he's in the hospital now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they drive or did they fly?
No, they actually moved there.
Well, I know when he moved though, because I wonder if I know a lot of people get it from going on airplanes.
Yeah. No, they've been there. They've been there for a few years.
Oh, okay. It's been a while. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting because I know that Florida is a hot spot right now, but
yeah.
I thought the Village was pretty isolated, but I guess not. It's a pretty big place. I know that.
Yeah, it's what, 50 some square miles, and it's we got 30,000 people or something. It's really big.
It's huge.
Yeah. And
makes Sun Lakes look like small pea.
Yeah, which is fine with me.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, we can still go broke with COVID, just like everything else here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the only thing that we can open is a golf course, and it's the one thing that doesn't make money. It loses money.
Yeah, isn't that something?
So we don't have the restaurant activity in order to cover for the golf course right now.
No, and not till November 1st.
Yeah, so they're actually laid off most of the staff in the office building.
Yeah.
With the exception of, I guess, the most crucial people, in order to try to keep the cost down. You know, they got to keep the damn, you know, all the lawn maintenance people going. They got to, you know, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, and you have 24-hour guards over there too, do you not?
Yeah, but that's pretty much a fixed cost. I mean, it's just the when you don't have the restaurant, it really covers a lot of our losses. You know, they made a lot of money on the bar and restaurant, and without that, it's just.
The golf course was private, was it not?
It's very private, yeah. In fact, a lot of people, or some people, wanted to open it up, but of course, you know, it's not. It's also a very unpopular thing because a lot of people want to keep it private. So
yeah, I wasn't sure because you know some of them, the golf course is open. I was just
it really should be really at this point, especially. We're losing out on that. I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess that'd probably incur costs as well. If we had to open it up to the public, that would cost us something because we'd have to somehow patrol.
I'm surprised at the restaurant because you have a pretty large patio out there, do you not?
Yeah, I know. And they had it open for the very, very shortest period of time. You had to literally sign a waiver saying we will not sue you for getting COVID. If you know.
Oh yeah.
And they had take your temperature. You know, yeah, and it was open for about a week, and then the governor said no. They closed it up again.
Yeah, that's everybody's scared to death of it too. If they open, that their employees or somebody's going to sue if they get sick. So.
Yeah, and the restaurant is open, to be perfectly fair. I could order and pick it up.
Okay.
But that's costing them more money than they're making to do.
Yeah.
So it's still a losing proposition. Yeah.
Well, who wants to order food from a restaurant and take it home? I mean,
well, it's not cheap at all. I guess I don't know. I guess they don't charge for the service charge. Maybe I don't know, because they have a 20% service charge, which makes going to the restaurant a lot more expensive. You don't have to pay a tip, obviously.
Guess what, guys?
But it's time, isn't it? I'm sorry. I keep doing that to you. Oh, it's only 15 seconds late. You're not bad.
QST. Excuse me one moment.
Let me mute you while you cough.
I'm back from the dead. Excuse me for that. This is your obedient net control operator, K6RJA Randy, and I'll be operating from my my secluded command center in beautiful downtown heart of Beaumont. And being this is the Wonder Band, we already have a super band somewhere. I am going to start this informal 220 net. The announcements were we still got the Zoom meeting going on. And the link is on your email. Jeff had sent it out. So if interested, come on over. If there's any other announcements that somebody come up with, come on now. Hearing none, let me get this son of a gun started. Alrighty, Joe, N6AGB. I got a good cop on you from Yucaipa, and thanks for the check-in. Jeff cannot, he
he can hear me. He can't talk, but he's going to cross band on the Edna repeater.
We're doing the 440 net. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha.
Alrighty, I got you, Jeff. Excuse for the pause. Okay, Edie. Let's see if you can hit me with 220. KN6 EMT. Well, hokey smokey, Edie. You have a good signal on 220 as you had on 440. You're doing a great job down there.
I couldn't hear very well.
Make sure Earl keeps up the good work. Okay, George doesn't do 220. Steve has an early. Larry has an early. Dwight, KD6 MLS.
This is Dwight, KD6 MLS, no traffic.
Gotcha, Dwight. Thanks for the check-in. Sam has an early. Pete doesn't do 220. Randy does, and I'm checking him in, K6RJA. And Ron doesn't do 220. Earl, it's all the way down to you already. KM6SPY. Thank you for that, Earl.
I need to improve my 220
for that one. And you guys got a great signal down there. Keep up the good work. Mr. Mike, I was asked to, be formal here. WA6UIJ.
Hey, Randy, this is Mike, WA6UIJ, on a out in my backyard, so it's very nice out here. Thanks for doing the net.
It is nice outside.
Envy you, Mike. You got a pretty good signal in here for a HT, by the way. And Ed, let's try this time, or I'm going to take points away. KM6UWI.
Good evening, Randy and the rest of the group. KM6UWI, and I'm iffy on HF tonight. Back to net control.
Always got good 220 signal here. Always.
Well, I'm going to give you a try anyhow, Ed, and we'll see how that goes. How's that? And thanks for the check-in. And I knew if I threatened points, you'd be right. Johnny on the spot there, by the way. Okay, Tina. Oh, Tina, are you out
Tina's
there?
not going to try.
WA6WFV. Come on, Tina.
I'm here, WA6WFB. I listen to all of you guys.
I got you, Tina. Thanks for the check-in.
All right. We got to hear Tina.
Scotty Flipper doesn't do it. He went in and Scotty has an early. Okay, so it comes down to our fearless leader, KD6ZJZ.
Hello. Finally, we get to hear Tina. We've been looking at her through Zoom, but couldn't hear her. But now we got to hear her voice. Anyway, back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
They're all blessed with that. Okay, is there any late or missed members that'd like to check in? Now's the time.
All right, let's do this thing.
I'm not hearing any. Let's scroll on over to our visitor section. And Ed, KI6ADQ, are you with us?
Find another mic for Tina. That's what we need.
Does anybody have a relay for me on Ed? I've got some squelch breaking, but I don't hear him.
Relay. He was there, Randy. KM6UWI.
I thought I heard him on the second time. Okay, Ed, I got you checked in, and thanks again. And Ed, thanks for that check-in. The other Ed. Okay, is there any other visitors like to check in? Well, hearing none, I guess I'm going to close this son of a gun down. Now, remember, we still got that Zoom meeting going on. You still got a chance to get in and partake in some of the fun. So, with that being said, I'm going to close this son of a gun down at 1920 minutes. And remember that the HF net on 3945, dial on over, tune up, and be ready. And guess what? You're blessed again, because I'm the net control operator. So, with that being said, everybody have a great night. Thanks for the check-ins, and we'll look for you on HF.
K6RJA, 73 is all.
Thank you very much, Randy. Good job, WA6UIJ.
Okay, I got Zoom back on. Zoom sound back on. Testing, testing, testing. KD6FJZ.
As usual, you're loud and clear. How me?
Who was that, Flip?
Yes, sir. K6WM. How you doing, Dave?
Pretty good. You got a distinctive voice, Flip.
Okay.
I haven't been able to check in on 75 for a while, but I thought I might check in tonight. Go ahead.
Well, you got the normal 60 over signal here.
Cool. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm working on an antenna for Dave.
Oh, okay. A different Dave?
No, Charlie Alpha.
Oh, for you and me for Jeff. Oh, you're trying to get an antenna set up for Jeff.
I'm sorry. Did I say Dave? I got Dave on the brain. That's another client.
It's okay. It's okay. You can confuse anybody you want. It doesn't bother me at all. Tuner upper.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Randy.
It's me.
Oh, it's Jeff tuning.
Probably.
He just admitted on Zoom.
He confessed.
I apologize, guys. You're probably hearing a bunch of baptism.
Randy, do you want to test your station?
Yeah, I was tuning up in the Voxicon. It was going nuts.
What are you running for equipment there, Dave?
What the hell is going on?
I'm barefoot, obviously. I'm just back on my Yaesu FT450D.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I bumped up the modulation a little bit. I like this radio when it's the modulation's turned up. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's got a big impact. It's very forceful audio, which is very nice.
Yeah, this is what I used when I was doing the contesting.
Yeah, very good. Did you do any of the IARU contests?
No, actually I haven't.
Yeah, I did about 37 contacts for about 1,300 points, but that's about all I got. 14 different countries.
You're always over-excelling there. Of course, you're running, what, 400 watts?
Close to 500 on CW.
Oh, okay, 500 watts continuous wave. Cool.
600 PEP.
I take it that's Flip clearing the channels for us?
Okay, yeah, apparently we're supposed to clear the frequency, so we can have an announcement for the net. So stand by, Flip. KD6JZ.
K6WM, be listening?
Ready? Go for it, man. Oh, there's Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, go ahead.
Jeff's going to make conversation.
Yeah, Flip, just a little while ago, I think probably still there. I was on 30 meters.
He's got the headphones on, so he can't hear us on
Puerto
Zoom.
Rico station is on there.
Who's on?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, KP4?
Yeah, KP4 and Tango Foxtrot.
I've worked him many times.
Yeah, I saw him the other night. He's strong enough that he could probably work him. He's not on the hardwood for the world.
Yeah, no, I've worked him many times. And the KP4 comes in pretty good.
Yeah, he does.
Very cool. You're digging in, man.
Yeah, right. Didn't get the coax today.
Yeah, I didn't get the rest of my parts either till tomorrow.
Well, we got nothing but time, so it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, just no green bananas.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. All right, Randy, it's your turn.
Okay.
Your turn,
See if I'm
man.
getting out.
I was on 20 meters. this afternoon, just kind of going up and down, looking around at
He's got his headphones on, so.
You aren't far wrong. I did the same thing, and it was dead today.
You're going to have to break in, man.
Yeah, it sure was. KCWM, KG68.
Go ahead, frequency clear, K6 Whiskey Mike.
There you go.
Do I have a copy? K6RJA.
Do you have a copy?
You're always loud, Randy.
Okay, thank you, sir. I was just making sure.
Sound good here.
K6RJA, WA6UIJ. Randy, what kind of an antenna are you running for 80 meters?
What's wrong there? Come again?
He's asking what antenna.
Yeah, just asking what kind of antenna are you running for this band?
I'm using an NFED.
NFED.
All right. Doing good for you.
Yeah, 123 feet with a 9-to-1 Vallum, and then down into the shack to a 1-to-1 Vallum, and then through an MFJ automatic tuner to the radio.
All right. Well, it's sounding good. Very good. All right. WA6UIJ.
Thank you, sir. And everybody stand by for the net. It's going to be about 2 minutes, I'm thinking. Or 3. 2 minutes. We're on schedule.
Are you barefoot, Randy? Oops. Well, I guess.
Okie dokie.
Are you barefoot, Randy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I've got you about 10 over.
Okay, yeah, and I'm putting out 99 watts. I generally run it a little lower.
Yeah.
Like about here, I'm at 90 watts now.
I'm sure it's not going to matter.
It ain't going to matter. I'm generally running around 50 watts, believe it or not, but in the morning sometimes they have a hard time hearing me, so I spin it up.
You know, you'd probably lose a couple dB if you were running like 5 watts. I'd probably hear you S9. We're so close together, really, you know.
Yeah,
the other
night on...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the other night on 3888, I was down to 5 watts, and they were copying me.
Yeah. Usually don't need a lot of power.
Alrighty, it's about that time, guys. Let me drop out here again.
That's 30 seconds according to my watch. I'll meet you guys. Five seconds.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Randy, K6RJA, and I'll be working as your obedient net control operator this evening from my secluded command center in Beaumont, California. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and the surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into after the regular roll call. Now for announcements. We are running out of time for your Zoom meeting, guys, so better jump on there now, or it's going to be too late. And no other announcements that I know of, and if somebody come up with one, come on now. Well, hearing crickets, I'm going to say there are none. Oh, please stand by for the 75-meter roll call, and if net control doesn't reply, you know, a relay would be greatly appreciated. And I might throw a few points your way, too. What the heck? So, give me a second and we'll get this bad boy going. Get your seatbelts on, helmets strapped down, and we're going to start the flight. Alrighty, Joe. N6 AGB. Are you out there? Well, not hearing Joe, and he said he was going to. Darn it. Jeff, KB6CA.
Already, this is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. Thanks for doing the HF test along with everything else.
We got you, Jeff. Thanks for the check-in, and I'll pat myself on the back when I'm done. Edie doesn't do HF. Well, you know, I probably ought to go through the list here just in case. We know Mike has an early, Dick has an early. Warren, NF6C. So, Warren, we already have Jeff. Ed, K6EGP. Not hearing Ed. Ed, as in W6EJM. Not hearing Ed. How about Gene, K6EMF? No contact with Gene. Edie doesn't do HF. Joe has an early. George, W6GRH.
Here's something.
I got a copy on you, George. Thanks for the check-in. And stay safe out that way. All right, Ken, now's your chance. N6HR. Not hearing Ken. Steve has a early, and Larry doesn't do HF, and Dwight doesn't do HF. Sam has an early. Pete. Ooh, by golly, I had to jump a long way to get to you, Pete. KJ6NRR.
Well, I appreciate the jump. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. Back to you.
Alrighty. Good thing I had tennies on, Pete. That could have hurt. Okay, Dave, WB6OUJ. Nothing heard from Dave. John is out of town. Father Ron, I'm pretty sure he's in the hospital. Randy, he's here, so I'm checking him in, K6RJA. Michael is sketchy on HF. Well, I don't think Michael does HF yet. KM6RRS. Hearing Michael. Ron has an early. Earl, hopefully you got your HF antenna up. KM6SPY. Boy, Earl, I have you. You're way down in the noise, but I did pick you up, so thank you for the check-in. Mike, Mr. Mike, WA6UIJ.
Hey, Randy. Thanks for doing the net. You've carried the load tonight. No traffic, back to net control.
Or should I refer to you as Captain?
Oh, I don't advertise that too much.
Alrighty, thanks for the check-in, Mike. DJ, KJ6UUF. No word from DJ tonight. Ed, KM6UWI. Well, Ed, I hear you, and thanks for the check-in. Okay, Tina, it's your turn. WA6WFV.
This is Tina, W86WFB. Anything disappears from my screen, you disappear. That zone B. What happened then?
I got you, Tina. Thanks for the check-in. Alrighty, Flipper. Now you can set them martini down. I'm choking on a hunk of ice. K6WM.
Yeah, good evening, Randy and the net. Flip, K6WM. You know, Randy, you're so loud here. I decided to build a little crystal set with a coil, a diode, and you exploded the diode, so you just ruined my little crystal set. But you have beautiful signal. No traffic. Back to net, K6 Whiskey Mike.
Alrighty, Flipper, thanks for the check-in, and what can I say? Alrighty, Dave, that's what I can say. KD6ZJZ.
Okay, well, hello, Randy. I make sure the mic's facing the correct way. Hello, Randy, and to the net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ. Right now in the Zoom meeting, you can see yourself on my radio. See what S meter reading you're getting on my radio, real time when you talk, if you look at the Zoom meeting. Back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
Alrighty, I gotcha, and I'm looking at, and I've got an, let's see, a 10 over. Hey, how about that? Alrighty, Dave, thanks for that. And is there any later missed members want to check in? I probably ought to pay attention to what I'm doing. Well, hearing none, we're going to walk on over to the visitor section, get through the gate, and Ed, KI680Q, are you out there? I got you, Ed. Thanks for the check-in. Pretty darn good signal, too. Just in case you were wondering. Alrighty, is there any other visitors that are just stomping at the bit and want to jump on in here? Well, not hearing any. I think it's about the end of the roll call. So, with that being said, do we have any further traffic? Well, the traffic is quiet. Okay, announcements. Well, there ain't no announcements because we'll be shutting down the Zoom meeting here in a couple of minutes. So, you missed your chance, guys, and it was a blast, by the way. Okay, so the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month at the Beaumont City Hall, room 2. But except for now, because the COVID, and so we're on Zoom. And Jeff will send out the link, and everybody can join in. It's a blast, guys. Sorry if you miss it. All members are urged to check each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. Thanks to all who checked in this evening. This is Randy, K6RJA. And for all you Diddy chasers, go to SPARC 2 and stand by for the instructions. The net is now closed at 1938 minutes. So thanks to all who checked in. Stay safe, stay cool. Until the next time, it's K6RJA, 73s to all.
Okay, well, you know what? If you guys want to hang out for just a couple minutes, I will do a quick show and tell. Hold on, let me get the sound back up. Okay. Does anybody know what
there we go.
Do you have any clue as to what this
Another
device...
net control night in the book.
Do anybody have an idea what this is? It's an auto part, I can tell you that much.
Hold on, I gotta turn my
I'll hint you.
up again. What the heck is that?
This is a part my brother's car needs. It's an EGR valve. It's a smog device.
I thought it was I thought it was a model of a satellite.
No, it's a smog device. So
yes.
I decided I'm going to fix it myself.
What the heck?
Well, it looked really easy, so I thought I would just go ahead and do it myself. And I also bought some other tools because I want to revert to my youth and do auto repair for a while.
There you go.
I got a lot of old cars around here.
Okay.
I can work on. So
you will be sorry, you know that.
No, it's like I say, it's probably a very short-lived thing, but whatever, you know. Yes, I got myself an account over there at Rock Auto. Let me tell you, I'm very sold on Rock Auto.
Oh yeah, they are pretty handy.
They're pretty handy, and they have about everything, and you don't have to go to the store. So there you go.
Yeah, and nowadays the auto parts store is such a pain.
It is, and they rip you off every time.
You got to wait forever.
That guy in Beaumont's got batteries.
And you wait forever.
Yeah. I don't know. Every time I go to the auto store, it was for another battery. And they overcharge the heck out of you for batteries. You want to go anywhere but the auto store for batteries.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really where they make all their money. There's a place in Beaumont called the Battery Factory or the Battery
Barn.
Battery Barn or something. Yeah, it's really good. I was very impressed.
Yeah, the Battery Barn or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. They're very. I mean, they have every kind. You could order any kind of battery. They have every vendor. They do a lot of wholesale. And when I was there, the Beaumont City, some guy from the city of Beaumont was there buying batteries. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I got to pick up an SLA for underneath the desk here for a backup.
That's a good idea.
And I've been meaning to, and I was going to get one that would fit in. I have 3 or 4 vehicles that take the same battery, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
And so I was going to get the same battery, and that way, in case I needed an emergency, I needed a battery for a car, I could just rip this one out.
So it's not it's not lead acid.
Well, it needs to be an SLA. Yeah, sealed lead acid.
Sealed. Okay, sealed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't.
You heard about the horror stories of the guy that had to call the fire department because his battery was gassing, and he couldn't turn it off.
No, I don't.
You don't want to be stuck in that situation.
No, that's not a good situation to be in.
No.
But I have an Epic Power Gate here that will charge a battery off of the power supply or solar panels.
Okay.
And I have it sitting here. I don't have it hooked up right now because I don't have a battery, so I don't have a need. But it's all with the Anderson pole connectors.
Right.
So everything just plugs out.
They have
there is a
Anderson pole. Okay. There's a what?
Yeah, power poles.
There's a what? What'd you say at the end?
They're power poles.
Oh, okay, it's just power pole plug-in.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy enough to configure. They have the new technology batteries. They're rather expensive.
Yes, they're very expensive.
WA6UIJ and KB6CA. Okay, Pete.
Oh, you guys listening to? Oh, that's Jeff. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. They're working their key slapping.
We'll mute Jeff.
Yeah, they're key slapping.
They're key slapping, which is fun. That's cool.
Yeah, I got the power strip, the Anderson Power Poles power strip, so I just got all my radios and support equipment plugged into it, which cleans up the shat a lot.
Yeah. No, and I have all my equipment uses power pole. I have a small strip for my car. It's like a 5.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. For my home, I just have a whole lot of different plugs that leads that go to the power supply that have power pole. So I can run 3 radios at a time, which is too many.
Yeah, I have 3.
I have 4. I have more than 3 radios, but I can run 3 at a time. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got 3 that I can run at a time.
Yeah, I got to switch.
I got some more laying around here that aren't plugged in. They're just decorations.
Exactly. That's me too. I got 3.
But this made it a lot easier.
I have a 45 amp power supply from. It's actually a pretty nice unit. Once I got it all sorted out, from MFJ.
It's the same one. Is it a 4245 MV?
Yep. You got the same one I got. Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it works well. I'm happy with it.
I used to have a radio sitting right on top of it, and I did hear a little bit of noise coming from it. But since I resituated the radio, no problems.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
In fact, I have this MFJ tuner here that I'm super impressed with. It works great.
Yeah. They make good tuners.
I have a brand new LDJ AT or what is it? AT100 Pro tuner.
Oh, okay.
That it wouldn't tune my wire. I put this MFJ on and bing.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, Jeff gave me a nice MFJ tuner, and it works wonders. It almost anything will tune up. It's really pretty good. It's a lot more forgiving than the built-in tuner, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, my built-in tuner was. I mean, it's only good for what 3-to-1, something like that.
Exactly. That's mine too. But with a tuned antenna, it's not a problem. That works fine. But
yeah.
Otherwise, if you're not tuned up, it's a problem.
Well, I was using my. I had a manual tuner, a Versa tuner, MFJ. So I'd tune that, and then I would fine tune it with the radio tuner. And but every time you jump bands or something, oh crap! It was a chore. So
Did you catch what Flip and Jeff were talking about?
No.
Because Jeff wants the new antenna really badly, so he's going to get the same one that Flip and I have.
Okay.
But Flip's putting it together for him, so I don't know. He has access to the parts, but you can't buy the whole thing now. But apparently he can get all the parts. So he's building one for Jeff. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah. So Jeff, like you say, I think he wants better performance on 20. On the bands like 20 and 40. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with this antenna. It sure did the job on field day. I was really impressed.
Yeah, I was impressed how well it tuned in. I mean.
Yeah. So.
It's just me. If I was to set that up, I would. It would be quite a chore to run it. That I wouldn't have to tear it down and set it up every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'd have to sit in the backyard or something, and then if I wanted to change bands, I'd have to get up and go out back. And
it's a pain in the ass. There's no doubt about it. But it might be worth it. In my situation, it's not a big deal because I'm pretty close. I mean, I've got direct door right out to the backyard. I can make a quick change pretty easily. For Jeff, it's a lot more difficult. I don't know. Actually, for him, it's more difficult because his shack is kind of not situated perfectly.
Yeah, it's up in the front.
Yeah,
well, it's like me. I'm up front and here in the garage, so I got to walk through the house, go into the backyard to change it, and then walk back in.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's more than I want to do.
It's hard for me. I mean, I changing to 20, then it screws me up for Wednesday. Then I got to change it back to 80 for Wednesday. I'm pretty lazy generally, so it has been kind of like that.
Yeah, I know.
I have to do the yard now,
well,
so
I'm predominant lazy, so
yeah.
I would say if I was to put up something for doing some DXing, it would have to be a vertical, probably that I could lay down when I'm not using it.
There you go.
And I just flip it up there, and in case of high winds or something, I wouldn't have to take it up and down, but for winds or something, I'd want to lay it over. I don't want to guy it and all that junk.
No. If you have room, putting up a nice antenna, I guess you don't have any restrictions, right?
I don't have any restrictions, and I haven't been yapped at yet.
So you're not
up,
planning on surprising your neighbors with like a tower.
The little UHF VHF antenna up, and nobody's complained.
Nobody's gonna complain.
Yeah, no, I thought about it, and then I thought better of it. Because I don't really have a lot of room, and if I was to put up a tower, then I'd have to get a 40-meter boom or something up there,
It adds a lot of complications. You have to have a rotor and a rotary system, and
then of course you need an amplifier because what's the point if you don't?
Exactly.
And then then why go with a little amplifier? You might as well go with a 1500.
Everything kind of leads to everything else, huh?
Then you gotta have a tuner that's gonna handle that. Oh my goodness.
That's true. That's true.
Get out of here.
All right. Well, okay. Thanks, everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and shut this down since Jeff's doing his CW thing. It's just Randy and I anyway.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, man. Take care. Have a great evening.
All right. You stay cool and safe out there.
I will. 7-3.
Okay. Sayonara.
Bye. Take care. A leave meeting for all. And this is Dave, and I'm calling her quits here. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream. 7-3. Bye.